Princess Teresa here, and I'm back on my Let's Play of Final Fantasy V, the 4-Job Fiesta. We have the steamship now, so we can travel around the world, but we're going to start off here in the ancient library. This is where Sid and Mid said they were going off to, so maybe they might have an idea of where we should head now that the world is open up. Professor Sid has returned. When Professor Sid and Mid put their heads together, there's no problem they can't solve. I'm assisting Professor Sid. Mid asked me to find information on a crescent-shaped island. Well, it's a good thing we have a map. We can actually check out where that crescent-shaped island is, so... I've been tearing through these books, but you can't find a thing about the Earth Crystal. Not a darn thing. Can't find a thing. Not a darn thing. Hey, I heard myself the first time. He repeats what his grandpa says. This book says something about a crescent-shaped island. Sounds a little suspicious. I think that's what he said. I went through the text a little fast there. But before we head to the look for a crescent-shaped island, let's go down to Jachol. We were told that that has some good weapons and armors. That one person from in Karnak was saying that you know, he wanted to go back home, but he couldn't. So let's start heading that way. We got some new enemies here. Bombs. We got our Mug Command there. Lenna and Faris are almost done maxing out the Thief Job class. So, yeah, Mug is the ability you learn at the second to last level of Thief. So, basically, it allows you to fight and steal at the same time. So, but oh, there's Jachol down there. We just saw it right at the edge there. Now, does anybody want to kind of get in contact with around here? Because they have some really good steel. Just wander around a little bit. There's one enemy a little later on that has a really good drop. So here we have Bio Soldiers. Battle Axe is an old weapon. You can steal off of them. Not very good. But the Warhammer is really, really good. It'll be a great upgrade. It'll be even better than the axes that we'll be able to buy here in Jachol. So... yeah, if you have thieves, you can get these really good axe or really good hammer much earlier. So there will be another weapon that on the Crescent Island that you can get, not in a shop, but as an enemy drop. That's even better than the Warhammer, but it's probably easier to get a Warhammer to steal it than rely on that rare drop. But I'll try to get that rare drop, so because it'll make a boss battle much later in the game so much easier. So. Alright, this is Jachol. Welcome to Jachol. We who live in this village are descendants from the ancient Ronkins. Huh, sounds like a big deal, don't it? Who are the ancient Ronkins? Well, I'm sure we'll find out. Let's wander around town and see if we can't find out. We're gonna go up to the upper part of the inn here, and hop out here. There's some lady up here. Let's talk with her. They say you can hear weird sounds coming from the ground on Crescent Island. Freaky. Well, there's another person talking about Crescent Island. So, let's just keep going out. The shop here sells weapons and armor that were excavated from the caves to the north. My grandpa was an adventurer. He told me there was something underneath Crescent Island. So it's definitely we gotta go there. My pa's an adventurer. He's off adventuring right now. Well, we're adventurers too, but our adventure is to save the world. What's your pa's adventure? Not an item shop here? Do we need any more potions? I don't think so. Still can't buy high potions. That won't be for a while. The pub is always full of adventurers trying to find treasure in the northern cave. The caves up north are full of traps left by the ancients. Watch your step. You kids and your foolhardy sense of adventure. Wait patiently on the roads with the skull switches and the true path will be revealed. If you climb all the way into the cave and climb the wall, it'll take you outside. Okay, we're gonna head to that cave then after we go through Jachol here, but the caves are pretty much run through by now, so most of the treasure chests you'll have seen will have already been looted. And the treasure chests that aren't looted, they would have been looted if we freed that lone wolf from the prison in Wash. Come on up and join us. So yeah, we're gonna have 3 people dancing now. Dance, dance, dance. And you on the other side of the screen, dance. They just broke the 4th wall. Trust me, it's okay if you dance, folks. My daddy likes to dance with Zumba. One more time, celebration tonight. That's a Daft Punk song. Like a techno type group. They have some interesting videos, like cartoony videos. Yeah, we can play another piano. Let's upgrade our piano skills. Although, like I said, not useful for this party, but hey, we're going for the 100%. We're gonna try to get everything, show everything off, so. Let's learn how to play all the pianos. If only it was that easy to learn how to play the piano in real life. You know, be like, oh, all I have to do is like play 8 random pianos and I'll become a piano master. Pianos are probably hard to learn. I don't play any musical instruments, neither does anyone in my family. Like my daddy doesn't. Some of his cousins do though. Ever been to History Falls? They're huge. Way east of here, there's an island called Crescent Island. Ever heard of it? It's really shaped like a crescent. How appropriate. Alright, we can get some new good equipment, just like that traveler was saying. We'll get another green beret. And we'll get ninja gear for all our characters, so. It's actually just as good as the mithril mail, but it actually, in terms of defense, but it actually increases agility, so that'll help. And it reduces equipment rate, so the ATB, that bar that fills up, it has to fill before you can take a turn. That will fill up faster now. So, upgrade our equipment for everybody. And let's go check out what weapons we have here. So, sell some of this old stuff here. Make way. We're saving the rods because eventually when we get that, when we get a blue mage, they can use rods. So, sell that old armor. Oh, we don't need that fire skiing because we don't have a ninja to throw it. So, oops, forgot to talk to the armor person, or the weapon person. Ogre kills an upgraded axe. We have enough money, we can just probably buy them. Because until we get that either that Warhammer or a better drop from the one enemy on the Crescent Island, so we'll just boost our stats up a little bit there. So, the ancient ruins. Ain't no one allowed to go there today, but most kids don't pay it any mind. 500 years ago, a great civilization flourished here. The Ronkins. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of magics that we can't use, but I guess if you have a white mage, you can pick up some good white magic here. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna head over this way. And that's all we can do for Jachol for right now, but hey, you know what we need to do? We need to go find that Crescent Island, so let's give our Berserkers their better axes, the Ogre Killer axes. And we got into a fight there with those bio soldiers and actually managed to steal a Warhammer. Yeah, so look at that. Much better increase there. 5 more attack power than the Ogre Killer. And here's the cave up north. We're gonna head on into it. But not before meeting this other lizard, this other enemy, the double lizard. I wonder how he goes around. That's weird. That's freaky. So, like most hibernating lizard enemies, weak to ice. We were told that back in Carwin. That's a long time ago. So, take out the bombs, and then we'll focus on the double lizard. He turned around. One head's up in the air, and one's sniffing the ground. I guess that's the head that eats, and the one that's on the head up in the air is looking for prey, I guess, to ambush or something. Want to heal up here? This cave, not too hard. There's a few little traps in them, but they're pretty easy to, you know, get past. But the main issue with this cave is there's a really tough enemy in it, the Skull Eater. It's really good for getting ability points, but it's really, really tough. The only other enemies in this cave are these Nutkins, the squirrel enemies that we encountered around the Wind Shrine. Yep, these guys right here, so yeah, they can't even basically hurt us because, you know, they were back at the beginning of the game, and we've grown so much, you know, since that time, so. But there's a palette swap with these guys, the Skull Eater. And even though their stats look really, really terrible, they only have like 1 hit point, they're really hard to hit. And they hit really hard themselves. The only good thing is that they tend to flee in battle. I guess they're kind of like metal slimes in that sense from Dragon Warrior, where they have low hit points, and will run away from battle often. But if they do flee from battle, you still get the ability points from them. So there's that one person said, wait on the road of skulls and wait for the right one to appear. So it randomly appears which one. It can change even like during the shift, so just wait for the one to appear, then click it, and that moves the wall and allows you to head up this way, but that door is locked, so you have to hit the treasure chest. There's the switch inside that treasure chest. We're gonna keep going through here. If you release that Lone Wolf from Walsh Dungeon, these treasure chests will be empty. He basically came in here and stole them, so one reason why you don't really want to let him out. But there's really not much else to this cave. We're getting like some good ability points from, you know, when the Skull Eaters appear. But they're kind of rare. All these battles that I'm cutting out, they're all with the Nutkins, and they don't give good experience or ability points, to, you know, because like I said, they're basically beginner enemies, so. But we got a Blitz Whip. It's a lightning-based whip, so, which is good for on the sea, because remember, sea monsters are weak to lightning. So remember, we were told if we get to the end of the cave and climb out, we'll get outside, but we just end up in this little area where you can't really do anything, so eventually later on, climbing out the cave will take us to somewhere else, but we're gonna have to wait a little bit until that happens. But yeah, we will revisit this cave much later in the game, so. Now these guys I said are hard to hit, hard to even damage. But one thing is, the Berserker, because they sometimes have that bonus to their damage, they can actually defeat these guys, so, you know, I managed to defeat one right away there, so, that was nice. Way to go, Berserker TnyToe. Yeah, see, look, even though they flee, we still get those 5 ability points, so that's gonna help us really almost max out our Berserker jobs, so. Oh, not Berserker jobs, our thief jobs there. As you can see, Lenna and Faris have both mastered the thief jobs, so we're going to switch them out. And Berserkers, they're Galuf and TnyToe are close to maxing them out too. 101 and 94 points, respectively. Galuf's a little closer because remember he stayed as the Berserker in the flame ship against the boss, the Liquid Flame, where we had TnyToe revert back to a thief. Yeah, they're only at level 5 with the Thief, so they don't have that capture ability yet. Or the Mug ability. So I guess we'll just switch our characters around. We'll make our females, Lenna and Faris, we'll make them the Berserkers, and we'll make our males, TnyToe and Galuf, into Thieves. Although we will be getting a new class shortly, the Fire Crystal class of the Archer. Remember, those 2 crystals were blown away. Well, spoiler, their crystals, the crystals got blown away to at the Crescent Island, so we'll be heading there. That's where we'll get a new job. That's a good job. Not a really powerful class, but it will once we get to it. It can unlock some powerful abilities later at the end, but it'll give us a little bit of magic in the sense that it has these animal companions that you can use to, you know, have magical type effects. Sometimes they can stun enemies, sometimes they can heal the party. And then another thing is we'll be able to start targeting elemental weaknesses because the archers can get elemental bows. So, yeah, we ran into one of those Skull Eaters and a bit Faris and knocked her out. So, no good. Then we'll just heal up, and we were told to head east, because that's apparently where the Crescent Island is. Good thing we also picked up that world map back in the ship graveyard, so we can press our Y button and see where we're going. So, the world loops around on itself, so if we kept going to the east and we missed the Crescent Island, we'd end up back on the western side of the continent where Jachol is. So, like In the real world, this world of Final Fantasy V is mainly water, so could be easy to miss islands. But thankfully, like I said, we have that map from the ship graveyard, so yay! So you got some of these annoying sea ibises here. They have really low hit points, but you see they're really dodgy, so and they don't have that. Even though they're in the sea, they're basically like birds, so they don't have that lightning weakness. So, yeah, for characters with only 25 hit points, it takes a long time to take these guys out. But eventually, we'll finish them off. So we'll make some progress toward our sea island now. So the crescent-shaped island. Sea island is where Mr. Tumnus is visiting in Star Tropics. That's a good game. I have that finished. I just gotta make the audio for it though. But yeah, I have 3 games actually that I finished that I have to do the audio for to add, but it's taking some time. So, all right, let's keep going here. Almost done. Come on, hit this guy. I think this moonring has that 5% chance to miss, so yeah, of course it's always gonna miss now with this guy here. Woohoo! Thank you, Faris. Essentially the females, they're like things, they look like lions, where the male berserkers have like wolf pelts. We check our map. We're indicated by that cross, and Sea Island is in the southeast corner, so we just gotta go a little bit southeast and just keep going. Okay, there's a little island there. Where are we at? We're directly above the crescent-shaped island. But it's not Sea Island, because Sea Island is facing the opposite way back in Star Tropics, so I'm gonna head on in here. We got a little village here, but this is what we'll pick up in our next episode, so come back, take care, have a good one, thanks for following along. Have a good day, bye!